Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the internet and welcome to my channel. It's me, Odio, and I'm back today to review episode 9 of Frasier for You. It's A Murder Most Finch. This one feels like a throwback. Let's get into it. So in this episode, we open up to Frasier hanging out at a bar. The bartender he met a couple episodes ago, her name was Holly. He's there hanging out with her. He's flirting with her and stuff, and they're telling stories because she has a boyfriend. He's not asking her out or anything. So he's literally, it shows them going through the seasons like fall, autumn, and stuff like that, winter. And he's telling her embarrassing stories about himself. It's great. Just like snippets of the old episodes pretty much. And he tells her, like, it cuts into one time where he's like, yeah, and I had to pretend to be my own twin. That was from a couple episodes back. I loved it when he had to do that. It's great. She's pretty cool. Her name's Holly. She asked him out eventually and says, well, me and my boyfriend broke up, so, you know, let's see what happens when we go out. Hopefully nothing wacky like all your wild stories. Because, yeah, I mean, his life is wacky. He's a cartoon character, basically. So they decide they're going to go out, and oh my goodness, their first date, guess where they go? Yes, that's right. Just as you'd expect a Frasier date to go, they went to a Boston Bruins hockey game. It was hilarious. Holly's like wearing the hat. She's slamming the boards, heckling the ref. Check your phone, ref. You're missing all your calls. Like, oh my God, it was hilarious. And Frasier looks super out of place. They head back to the cafe after that. And Frasier's saying how he's worried that he's not going to compare to Holly's ex-boyfriend. They didn't even show you the picture, but they show Alan a picture of her ex-boyfriend. He's like, oh, this is what a man crush is. It's hilarious. And then Olivia's having like a boring, I think it was olive oil tasting, which I never heard of. I think that's what it was. Something like that. Sounded pretty boring and awful. A dinner party, basically. So she invited them to come, Frasier and everybody. And he's like, oh, could I bring Holly, like for the second date? Olivia's like, yeah. She acts kind of weird, but then she goes away. So Frasier's excited. He's going to try to show him what his world is like. It's not like a hockey game. So I love this idea of Frasier going to a dinner party instead of hosting one. I'm sure he'll still screw it up, but it was great to see that. And I love Olivia. I really like the character of Olivia. So I like the idea of her hosting a party. She's funny. This actress does a great job. And they don't disappoint. When you get to the party, Freddie is there, Eve is there, Alan, of course, and Frasier and Holly, and some of the nerdy professors. Frasier even comments, why would she invite the 3 nerdiest professors at the university? And Alan's like, because she's the 4th. It was awesome. So it's a really boring dinner party. I think they are like tasting olive oil and stuff. And I was like, okay, where are they going to go from here? Well, I got to say, Olivia comes out and she is spectacular. She's dressed in like an old 1835 dress. And she's like, well, welcome all to my murder mystery party. They try to go out the door, but David, Niles' kid, is there blocking it. He's got it locked. He's like, no. Everyone put your phones in here. He comes out with a box. He doesn't want to get too into it because he's there with Holly. He wants to kind of come off looking cool, but as soon as I saw this murder mystery thing, I was like, Frasier's going to be all in on this. And you can tell Olivia thought that too. Everyone has their own character cards and they have to introduce themselves. Some of them are wacky. Frasier's was my favorite. He just mentioned it. He's like, oh, I'm a professor and I'm like well known for being great at medicine because I study diseases. And I have all these horrible diseases like boils and warts, and my face is just figuring. He's like, what is this? She's like, I made it to be like what you really like. And later on, he gets to read more clues about his character, and it just keeps getting worse. Like, and he had leprosy, and he was hidden away from the public, and everyone was disgusted by him. Like, it is awesome. Like, but at the end of the day, it's just a character, right? And they all, oh my God, what was super awesome? They all have costumes. She literally bought a whole crew of costumes for everybody. They're all in these 1835 get-ups because that's when the Murder Most Finch takes place. Oh, amazing. I loved all the costumes, and they're all complaining about having to be there. They're like, what the hell, man? Like, I don't want to do this. And like, Alan keeps really complaining. He at one point says it's a living hell. He wants to get out so bad. And Frasier's trying to go along with it, but they're finding it really boring and stupid. The character outfits are great, though. I love that part. Like, if you're going to do any kind of LARPing or whatever, you got to go all in, get the full outfit on. You know what I mean? Frasier was like a lawyer. Like, he had like I don't know what you would call like a frock or something on. Anyway, as the party goes on, everyone's complaining. No one's really having any fun. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Olivia because she's done this awesome setup. I'd love to go to this party. So then they all say, well, we're just going to leave. Just give us our cell phones. And she's like, well, the cell phones are in this giant ice sculpture of the Bronte sisters. And it's a Brontosaurus, not the Bronte sisters. She's like, David, didn't you even notice this? She also has a little model of the house that the Murder Most Finch took place in. It's one of the big clues over there, but no one's like really playing or getting into it or whatever. So she's like, okay, fine. Well, we won't be able to get it out till, like I said, the ice sculpture melts so we can get the key. Holly comes in with an ice pick. She's like, I can solve this. Anyway, Frasier's like, I just want this night to end. And the lights all go out. There's a big loud, there's a bark, stuff falls over, there's a bang, and lights come back on. And the set, Olivia's little dollhouse, is destroyed. Nobody knows who did it. And even though everyone's trying to leave and Olivia's disappointed and someone actually did destroy her thing, the whole murder mystery thing is over. When they go in to get the ice pick out, David was pretending he was dead on the floor with a knife in his head. Anyway, really cool though. Then Frasier realized what's going on and decides to just get into it and goes for the gusto. There's a lot of hilarious moments with Olivia in this episode. She really gets a good time to shine. But when Frasier buys into it, starts acting like the lawyer and accusing everybody and eliminating them, and Olivia's getting back in the groove and stuff, it was really fun. They solved the murder most foul. They realized who knocked down the thing. It was really funny too. It's like I did not expect who the person was that actually was causing it, and it was all over a ruined Pictionary game. It was awesome though. It was a really good episode, and they're talking about a reality show that sounds stupid, but I think everyone secretly watches. And Frasier, oh my goodness, one of the best parts. Alan had said he was in a living hell, but Frasier uncovers that he actually loves murder mysteries. Oh yeah, I liked a lot of the episodes, but this was probably the best episode. It's really funny. Like Olivia, Alan, everybody's given a lot more time to shine. There's still a lot of Frasier, but there's a lot of heavy lifting done by all the side characters, and they've done a really good job building them up. And this one just works. It's a great ensemble. It's a fun idea, a ruined dinner party, murder mystery setup, just so much fun. A great Frasier episode. 9th episode, so the finale is going to be next week. I'm sad to hear that. Hopefully they come back again. But anyways, thanks so much for watching this far, guys. I really appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.